We're at a place called Easy Ribs and Wings. Now, whenever you get given a pair of gloves, you know you're in for a good bite to eat. It's basically some Thai food, limited Thai food, and ribs and wings and boneless legs and breast of chicken and that. Done traditional barbecue flavour or more Thai spice. I've never tasted juicier, tendier ribs in all of my life, and haven't even started on the chicken wings yet, but these are proper fall off the bone. Delicious. Look how tender that meat is. Unbelievable. My one complaint, if I've got any, about the ribs and wings place was the ribs were cut separately, and that made them actually they cooled down quite rapidly. Again, that's my only criticism. After that, we went to a dessert cafe called After You. There's one in the Central World, there's one in Siam Paragon. You take a number from the door, you get a wee number, and then we had to wait maybe 15 minutes before we were called. So we went in and sat at our table, but we didn't realise you're meant to order at the counter, pay for it, and then sit down at your table. So after 10 minutes we thought, right, we're doing something wrong here. So we'll watch somebody else, see what they were doing, and that was it. Mango season at the minute in Thailand, so everywhere you see mango. Now this is the shaved ice with mango on it. We didn't have it, but it looks superb. My daughter had this. This is a honey toast. Beautiful, absolutely fantastic. And this was the baby portion, and it was massive. It's delicious. I had a banana crumble, which was as beautiful as it sounds. Banana crumble and a wee bit of vanilla sauce. Fantastic. Let's see what else. Alright, durian. Durian is the most disgusting, rancid, toxic, minging, delicious, superb, addictive fruit you've ever seen. It's a big spiky green thing, and it's cut up and comes up with these nuggets, these golden nuggets of pulpy, fibrous fruit. So unique, so different. A taste of gas and sewage and manure and sweet bananas and sweet fruitiness to it. It's so strange. So you either love it or you hate it. And it's one of those things. I go between the two. I can't make up my mind. Sometimes I love it, and other times I think it's disgusting. Right, this entire ground, the hotel we stayed at in Bangkok, it's above Central World Mall. Massive hotel. My only complaint is it's one of those hotels where it's churning out the numbers. The service isn't particularly great. A lot of the people don't speak Thai, believe it or not. My wife was trying to talk to them and that, and they didn't understand what she was saying. A lot of them seem to be from the Philippines, and they don't understand Thai, which is odd. But it was a great hotel, fantastic breakfast buffet, absolute fantastic buffet. There's our stir-fried pork with pepper and salmon stew, different Indian dishes, more Thai, Chinese dishes, Chinese dim sum, silabao, kanumjin, all different things. This is your wee goi tiao soup, noodle soup station. It's very popular. Fried rice, chicken with basil and chilies, pork, beautiful. What a breakfast that is. What a fantastic breakfast, nice and light. Again, this one of the soups, goi tiao. I think that's lab salt, I forget what that is. Again, a few from the room. Right. Went to this other cafe. We'll find a name first, then we'll talk about it. I don't have it. It's one of these Korean dessert cafes, and they give you a mound of shaved ice with fruits on it. So this is the melon selection, different types of melon, and this was absolutely amazing. So light, shaved ice, but somehow the ice, it's like ice cream. I don't know how they get it that way. It's a texture of ice, it's a texture of snow. It's amazing. The melon was perfectly ripe. The flavour from this shaved ice is fantastic. This is a chocolate Oreo one. They're done. Lovely. For dinner, we went to, I'll just flick it through this very quickly, Uno Mas. Now, Uno Mas is a Spanish restaurant, and it's on the 54th floor of this entire Grand Hotel at Central World. And what a dining experience that was. It was amazing. It was absolutely fantastic. It's split into three bits. There's the bar, which this is now. This tall structure is the wine cellar, and they get the wine, they get the bottles by means of abseiling up and down it. So inside that there's a wee man on a rope, hoisting himself about it, getting your bottle of plonk. Fantastic. Sangria, of course. The gambas with garlic and chili came sizzling. Fantastic. See, dunking your bread into that was lovely. It was good. Star of the night. Scallop ceviche. Raw scallops done in this beautiful, beautiful sauce with and I think they're wee beans or something, and wee bits of salmon roe. This was amazing. This was so light, so flavoursome, so fresh. This was second to none. This was proper food. Then we had foie gras, which I love, and it was served with like wee dried figs, which again beautiful. So that was the starters. This looks like pork, or looks like lamb, or sorry, looks like beef or lamb. Was actually pork, a Berigo pork, shoulder of pork. So succulent, so tender. I've never had this type of pork before. I've never seen it before, and I wish I could get it at home. The flavour out of this was far different from what we know and love as a shoulder of pork. This was a completely different beast, but equally superb. Very, very nice. Came with some sauces, or some pepper, some mashed potato. I don't know what that was. It was like a basil aioli, I don't know what it was, and a Thai spicy sauce. Then we had the ribeye of beef, cooked medium rare. It was good. It was really good. I think it was American Wagyu. I'm fairly positive it was American Wagyu. That's like a horseradish cream. Got some cayenne pepper, some salt, and some normal pepper. This was good. This was a proper piece of meat cooked by a master. It was fantastic. And you know that from, I hate the term, but from field to fork, that animal was treated with the utmost respect and care every step of the process, because it's the only way you're going to get a produce like that. And thankfully the person who cooked it knew what they were doing with it. Otherwise it could have been a disaster. Lobster spaghetti, whole lobster, bit of spaghetti, perfect, al dente, very, very nice. Good bit of grub that. Bit of sherry and almond tart, sherry ice cream and a glass of sherry. And a bit of chocolate cheesecake, 3 layers of different coloured chocolate. Really good. Uno Mas. Highly recommended. A great place. So as I say, the bar was the main bar area. This was the tapas bar, which had seating. We were seating just this side of it. The tapas bar. And then this was the main restaurant. The main restaurant didn't seem to be in use. But to be honest, the atmosphere in the tapas bar was great. I wouldn't have wanted to sit in here. The tapas bar was nice. This is back to the different wine bar. You can see the different bottles of wine down there. So something different, something a bit unique. It's just some of the views from the room. The Siam Paragon is a fantastically massive shopping mall. They were down into the food court. Now I won't go through everything here, just flick through the photographs and I can absorb them for a minute. These are different sausages. Thais are renowned for their sausages. And these wee round spicy ones are great. They're sour, and they achieve their sourness through fermentation in the sun. They make them. There's rice in them, there's pork, and they let them sit in the sun to go a wee bit sour. But what a flavour. I like this photograph. Look at the colours. This here, I think, is candied egg yolk. They make sugared egg yolk and pass it through a sieve. And it's candied egg yolk. I don't know what this is, maybe flavoured noodle, I think. But just look at the colours there in that food. Right, these are I think they're called Tokyo strawberries. Right, that's a matcha strawberry. The other ones, they're strawberry. Yeah, Tokyo strawberries. They're strawberries surrounded with I don't know, like a mochi covering. It's very, it's not even like a meringue covering. Very unique. Different cakes. There'll be different macaroons there. Angry Birds. Angry Birds everywhere. Brilliant. Different coffee shops. Harris have a shop. Swenson's ice cream parlour over here. The food court. Taxis. Then down to Central World. Central World, another mall where our hotel's on top of. Great food court in Central World, to be fair. Great food court. Sorry, food floor in Central World. What's this? The wee candy shop where they make up there's the sugar smiths are making up different candies, rocks and lollipops. To be honest, a bit overrated. Very expensive. Like a lollipop's about $2.40 or $3.20. It's plenty for a lollipop. So they're about to start to make some. We're back onto this. Right, Snow Tree. Korean dessert cafe for those shaved ice things. There was a night market. Not a night market. A market on in the front of Central World. And fantastic. Absolute. Look at all that. The colours, the smells, the sights and sounds. There's the coconuts. I love coconut water. See another one. Oh, there's a fat gent that joins coconut. These are wee steamed things. It's like a real glutinous flour batter, and they're steaming on this piece of muslin cloth, and they fill it through with a garlicky, sugary spice. Now you can just see a thunderstorm coming in here. I see it. No idea what that was. Look at the run coming in now. In Bangkok in the rainy season, when it rains, there's more stuff getting blown away from somewhere. There are tiles off balconies or off bedroom roofs. That's what that is. Well, every cloud has a silver lining. We've got some moping, which is basically barbecued pork, and it's delicious. Normally quite fatty, but very, very tasty. Here's some sticky rice. That's what Thailand's all about. See barbecued meat on a stick. You can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Fantastic. Catch you later. Every door has their own man with squeegee mop. Look, 1, 2, 3, and there's probably 2 behind me. See that? Keeping the water away from the doors. It is all about barbecued meat. This ticket. It's fantastic. It's great. That brought us in. That was the last night there in Bangkok, and the next following day we headed to Pattaya, which is where we are now. And I'll make some videos over the next couple of days, just showing different bits and pieces, highlighting the good and bad and the ugly with Pattaya. Catch you later. Bye bye.